everyone, this is Natnarf signing back in and welcome back to 999. I'm sorry for hanging you guys like that last time, but it was necessary because I was over the clock limit. So, let's get to it. What's from inside the coffin? And how? What are those muscles for? Show? You're telling me to force it open? Just shut it and try. Seven grabbed hold of the coffin. They tried to get a good grip with what little purchase they could find and pulled off with all the strength. What? Battery. Want this battery?
No.
Here's the battery. Okay, sorry. Grab hold of the coffin. They tried to get a good grip with what little purchase they had find. They could follow the strength.
Damn it!
Man, it won't even budge. There was some sort of keypad attached to the coffin. Purpose could not have been difficult to determine. Their eyes were almost immediately drawn to it. Or not another one. It looks like it. You think we have to put in the right password or something? I think so. The noise wasn't stopping. In fact, it was getting louder. Desperate already. But they wanted out. They wanted out now. They had no idea what they were supposed to do. Without a passcode, they didn't seem like there was a lot they could do. Couldn't even tell how many numbers the passcode needed to be. They're hid somewhere. Let's look around. Unfortunately, there didn't seem to be anything near the coffin. Overran and examined the pews. They seven investigated the desk, but they turned up nothing. So wouldn't stop. And the noise was a noise that belonged in that room. Why is there 9 chairs anyway? What was the passcode? Jinbei supposed to do? How was I supposed to figure it out? Needed something. So cool. Ah! You can't do this to me! Oh, hold on. I gotta check this stupid thing. Cinema Plus, get out of my face! That's why the thing is slowing down a bit. So when Cinema Plus is here, or the plug-in container is here, and that's when everything goes to haywire. Sorry. And I'll go back to it. Unfortunately, that's the wrong answer. Actually, I'm Santa. Wing staff. Laboratory just gonna give up just like that? Hang on there. Cool. Now it is time. Let our game begin. If you don't understand why you've reached one ending. See, this is one ending. You have to understand this is a nonary game. Nonary means also multiple choice that leads to one answer. Find one answer, you can put it to another line that had the problem with that required answer. This game has multiple endings, see? In order to experience all the endings, you need to save now. Once you've saved, you can restart the game with the information you've acquired in display through save. Once you begin the game again, you can skip through the text you've already seen. Simply press right on the control keypad to fast forward through the lines you've already read. Once you've read each line you haven't seen or new choice, it will automatically stop. Memory of Escape has been added on the title screen. Memory of Escape enables you to play the stages you have completed. I'd recommend to save after this in order to unlock Memory of Escape. See? See that? That's one type of ending. It means I missed the first ending. Begin with... No, not that one. Memories of Escape. Not this one. I can skip. Hold on a moment. Sorry, I returned. I went to the toilet. I really needed to go. Sorry. Okay, I'm not sure, but maybe I have to start from here. Yeah, I remember now. I have to replay the whole thing again. I'll be right back to the point where I think it's necessary. Okay, I've stumbled upon this number. Remember the part where they tried to open the door to see the bloody the dead man's bloody body? Well, now I've come to this part where June and Santa were crossed out. Yeah, for some reason they were crossed out. Because it means we've already went through their route. So, let's go to Snake and 7. Snake and 7, you think you could give me a hand here? Yeah. Lift your hand and stay silent. Oh man. Place their hands on the scanner panel. See. Now fulfill the conditions. If they were to pull the lever on the side now. Guys ready? I'm going to open it. And look back over his shoulder. They stiffen and nod. And set back his mouth in a grim line. This is what will happen if you try to use a different number, and it will cross out. It didn't allow me to click. And I still hate this girl. Why is she still fainting in this line of the butterfly effect? See? I can't click this. Oh, now it can, sorry. Now it can. Earlier it didn't. I was crazy, clicking like crazy. It just shows that if you had chosen the wrong answer in the first place, you can try to amend it in the second time or third time or the fourth, fifth time you try to play it. Gets? I'll come back to the part where it's needed. Okay, I'm back. Now I'm at the part where it's asked to get to which one of the routes here. So, remember that the next part there'll be 3 doors, right? So, right now, I'll be going still to this path. Because I want to see... No, actually, it's going to be a little more confusing in this video. Now, I'll go to the second one right now. I want to go through door 5. Hey, wait. Jimpy cried echoed across the room. For walking towards the door, stop. Turn back toward him. I want to go through door 5 too. It was scarcely out of his mouth when Jude spoke up. What? What are you saying, Jumpy? If you're going to go through that door, then I'm going with you. Again with this, Lars. And look at her. Look at you. Why not? You know what's in there. Are you sure you want to see that? Open her heart, after she say something, but instead closed it again and looked at the floor. Felt an ache in his stomach as her chest cleared, but the choice was not his to make. There was nothing else he could do. Turned away from June, doing his best to silence his turbulent emotions. Please, let me go to the door 5. He scratched his head and looked at the young man. And now we're right back where we started. Shush! I just wanna... Numbers based at numbers 5, right? We're gonna go and add Junpei then. We must subtract 5 from the rest of us. Guys, please take care of Clover. Oh, right. That's right. That's fine. Hungoey! You need to listen to me, Clover. Go to door 4 with the others. No. Don't be selfish. Say so was ours. Aw, so mean. Sorry. We've made 2 girls upset now in this video. Bit her lip. Did her best to fight them off. Expression softened. He put his arm around Clover. Aw, he held her close and whispered into her ear. You'll be fine. I trust you'll be fine. Just relax. It looked as though he whispered 2 or 3 more words, but whatever they were, Junpei didn't hear them. Of course, it's not yours for you to hear. Jeez. Eavesdropping little creep. I know, it took a lot. 100 minutes. Stick pulled back from his sister, his eyes kind of inquiring, even though they're blind. Okay, I understand. Her voice was very audible from where Junpei stood. And I can't skip anymore. New teams were assembled. They go into the door 5, 7 Snake Junpei. All the rest went to door 4. Lucas, Santa, June, Ace, and Clover. See? We go in first. Scan their numbered braces in quick succession. The screen of the red showed 3 asterisks. Alright then, let's go. Then I glanced one last time, his hand resting on the lever of the red. Okay. Just be careful. I know, sweetie. I know. The concern was clearly written plainly across her face. Looked in the eye and gave but I don't want to read that. Pulled the lever. Lever. How do you call that? Lever. I opened eye. The sharp click of the lock. Oh god, the smell that held them in the small hallway were the pitiful remains of the 9th man. Moment, Junpei froze. Try as he might, his eyes would not leave the corpse and his feet would not leave the floor. 7, 2 seemed paralyzed. Snake, on the other hand, seemed unconcerned. Well, she's blind, I'm sorry. Walked calmly down the hallway and only stopped when he realized his companions were not following. Do you intend to kill me? I assume you haven't forgotten the door remains open for 9 seconds. Have you? I hadn't even bothered to turn around. His head was utmost lightly cocked towards one shoulder. Junpei and 7 looked at another, nodded, and then threw themselves through the door. As they did, a cold tone sounded from the left wrist of all 3 men. Great. The detonate had begun. There's this information when... Ugh. Ugly door. Wait. Rise. Oh, na 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 na. Ew! I told you no laway! Oh god, wait. Why you do that? That's disgusting. Yeesh. I could find a device that could detect. Don't want to look at her. Yeesh. I'll not be leaving the hallway. Hey, where's the dead? Urgency in Seven's face reflected what all 3 of them felt. Junpei spun around, searching desperately for the dead. He found it eventually, easily, though it was on the wall next to the closed door labeled fire. Found it! Right here! Yes, he yelled, he struck the scanner with his hand, then the other 2 scrambled to follow suit. We forgot there's the blind man here, not dead man. As soon as they finished, Snake threw the lever down. Bingo. Pew! Yeah, it looks like it stopped. He spoke, Junpei wiped the sweat from his forehead with a trembling hand. And then they gave him a heart attack as it stood out on Sen's neck. And the corners of his mouth were twitching. Junpei, alright? Guys, okay? I could hear anxious voices muffling but distinct from the other side of the door. Yeah, we're fine. The detonator had been deactivated. They heard relieving sigh, and even through the door, 3 of them could feel the tension disperse. Alright, we're moving on. Be careful, okay? Okay. Sure thing. They heard footsteps moving away. Before long, they were alone again. Junpei looked around. The hallway hit a dead end 20 or 30 feet from where they stood. A thick iron wall blocked their way. Try as might as they forced it to, the wall refused to move. To the left, however, was a wooden door that looked positively inviting by comparison. First class! First class cabin, huh? Well, it seems like it. Let's have a look at it, shall we? Of course we shall. I'd like to save that nice little screenshot. It's cute. Sorry. It just sounds weird. Without hesitation, Snake opened the door and stepped inside. 7 followed closely behind him. Junpei moved to follow as well, but he stopped just short of the threshold and looked back, not knowing why. Lying in the small hallway was a man's body, or at least what was left of it. Tried to avoid looking at the ghastly scene, but it just wouldn't leave his mind. But once being a man's internal organs now looked as much as vomit, as though something had cleaned up and spit out a bitter yuck. It was hideous, but worse, it was still cruel. Hard to believe the thing on the floor had once been human. A black pool of thick blood, with lumps of glistening flesh spread across the floor. The awkward, twisted animal shredded intestines, head wrenched to some grotesque unnatural position. And glasses lay next to his head. A crack in the frame, bent and distorted. Next to the glasses lay a bracelet, the number 9 still displayed on its face. Lastly, let us discuss how to remove the bracelet. Again! Only 2 ways to do it. You escape from the ship, your heart rate reaches 0. In other words, once the bracelet is taken outside and confines of the ship or objects to its wearer's heartbeat has fallen 0, it will shut down automatically. Urgh! Suddenly felt his stomach compulse and a knot of muscle gripped his throat, clapped his hand over his mouth, and ran to the first class cabin. Not to receive change immediately. The room was gorgeous, and despite the apparent age of the ship, none the worse for wear. Wow, I could really live in a place like this. No one around. 7 and Snake were nowhere to be seen. And you stop that. There are 2 doors on the right side of the room. He opened the one on his right and went through. Now I'm just annoyed. We're short a hallway. Tracked down the hallway, opened the door at the other end, and peeked through. Nice room! He was right busy examining something. He stepped through the door and walked towards him. What's up? Check this out. He found this ring on the door. Or lights on. Does that mean it's locked? So I assume. The telephone! Okay, I'm back. I know. My mom was calling earlier. And yeah, it took a while. As I also told her that her granddaughter again is playing her saliva. And then started yelling on the telephone, like scolding. And now the daughter is crying, and if you can hear crying every now and then you'll know it's her. She'll be crying while having her mouth full of rice sushi. Ribbon, your lifesaver, grape juice. Is there any other way out? Okay. Looked around a little. Other than this, we didn't find anything. So you're telling me that unless we can open this door, yes, we won't be going anywhere. They stepped away from the door and looked around the room. The room they were in looked like a bedroom. Obviously, there's a bed! He figured the room he'd originally entered in was the living room, or whatever past one from the ship. Okay, let's find a way to open this door. Come on, guys. I love that. seek a way out of my butt. That's a big living room. I mean, big ass first class rabbit. Oh, the camera is me. Shall we sleep in bed together? Oh, hello. Music! Took Junpei by surprise. Snake, usually so calm and collected, suddenly began to move. He stared about the room, almost frantically, clearly searching for something. No, Junpei thought not staring. After all, he's blind. Blind or not, Snake was clearly attempting to do something. At least, Junpei could no longer contain his curiosity. What are you doing? Still waited for a moment before answering. I heard something strange. Something strange? Oh well, never mind. It doesn't seem to be anything suspicious. I don't wish to toot my own horn, but the auditory senses are considerably more advanced than those of humans. I even noticed the slightest noises. Are you gonna tell me you can hear a needle drop from a mile away? Ah, no, such a thing would be impossible. However, by listening to the sound of footsteps and breathing, as well as sounds of echo of the environment, I can almost locate most objects. Oh yeah, that's right. When Clover fell on the big staircase a little while ago, you were by her side. Immediately. So that was, yeah, I could hear it happening. In fact, I can run quite fast, certainly as fast as you. And should someone attempt to start a fight with me, I'm quite confident that I could defeat him. Sorry, my English. Junpei was taken back by this revelation. Applaud! Good for the blind. That's why we had all have more blind people, I think. That's what I used to tell my mom. Mom, we had to be blind. Then people would actually care about us more. You started skeptical. You don't believe me, do you? Care to give me a try? Must warn you, you'll no doubt regret it. Well, I suppose that's enough playing around. Let's resume our search, shall we? Small self-satisfied smile. Snake turned and walked away from Junpei. You make me a fool. Bed with canopy. Seen things like this in movies and stuff, but never in real life. True, you don't see too many of these nowadays. I can't see the details, obviously, but I imagine it's one of those princess beds Clover is so fond of. Want one of these? Yes. Wants a princess bed. Didn't I say that? You think it doesn't suit her? Yeah, I guess you could say that. Ah, Junpei, judge her by her princess, will you? And why should you not? Come on! Just my own bed and sleep. No, not again! No, I thought that's the thing. A white desk. Feels kind of fancy. A small round chair. Looks like it would probably go to the rest of the vanity. Piano! What's this? This isn't a score, it's a map! A map? There's a map on the ship here? Yeah. And I imagine it will prove very helpful. You best hold on to it, Junpei. Why am I in charge of everything? Okay. Let's have the central number. I'm a 6 there. Well, I might as well put this glass plate on it. There's something wrong. It's kind of hard to see the notes. Maybe if I put something under them. The background for the notes. Ah, okay. Totally a table with a mirror. Ah, yes, you know what sort of thing it's called. It's a vanity table. Were you aware of this, Junpei? Of course, vanity also remains self-love, conceit, and narcissism. You very, very, very knowledgeable prince. As such, you could say that every day when a woman looks into one of these, she's staring at her own conceit and narcissism. Doesn't that strike you as terribly sad? Kind of. Now you're telling me that makes me weird. Ooh. Another score! Safe is locked. How did you know it's a safe? It's one of those dial locks. Doesn't have a key, we just need to get the dial in the right place and it'll open. Find anything? Nope. How about you, Snake? I also found nothing. And you guys are gonna make me walk. The breeder's leather suitcase. Nothing inside. I can tell by the weight and it makes no noise when it's shaken. Cool to have you around. It's a heavy piece of paper that's been folded in half. Score printed in front. That's gotta mean the music score. If that's true, then the score we just found was probably in here. At least at some point. Put the sheet in it. Some sort of antique disc. Makes sense, so I guess the whole room's full of antiques. You could get a nice handful of cash for all these stuff in here. You know, it's a good. I really like to be with you, dude. You really would make a good friend. Just if you didn't have any weird history or something. Ooh. Something in the back. Let's see if I can reach it. It's a fire, idiot. It's hot. You aren't real smart, aren't you? Nope, I'm not. Come on. Of course it's gonna be hot. It's a fire. Even a monkey knows it shouldn't stick its head in the fire. Come on, cut me some slack. Well, couch just like it's big enough for 3 people. Looks perfect for me. What? Perfect for a delicate gentleman like myself. Really? That's more elegant. There's something I'm saying. Never mind. I like this guy. I get it. You're gonna use this vase, right? That's a pretty clever, Junpei. You just gotta fill this thing with water. Thanks! Another suitcase. Mogani! Sorry. Well, shoot. Looks like there's nothing in it. A leather suitcase. Dang, nothing in there. Another one! Gee! Oh god, I forgot about this riddle. Uh-oh. Oh yeah. Lights, huh? Nope, doesn't look like there's anything hidden in there. And there where we are in a minute. What a pair. A college kid and a terrifying giant. Of a man in a beanie. Stuck in a cramped bathroom. With this beast of a man. What would my parents say? Huh? Something wrong, Junpei? You look real sad all of a sudden. No, nothing. You called. I'm proud of you. You found a bodyguard. Things clean any water? Nothing coming out. We got the faucet all the way, but I can't hear anything in there. How about the bathtub? Full of gross boiling water. Junpei, we just found that blue vase, right? Do you think maybe we could use it for something? Okay, so I've got this tub full of nasty water in the vase. Sorry, forgot to click. No, that's a full of gross. Okay, let's CHUN. And you think, how does the water even got into this place? Must be for putting water in the bathtub. There's a plug on the end of this chain. Alright, why don't we just drain this water? Yeah, good plan. And where's that thing? A good tug. What? A music plate! Indeed. And you think there would be something hidden there, nah? Come back here, flying place. Alright, time to put this fire out. About time, buddy, let's do it. I like you, dude. There we go. Daughter's angry, wants to eat biscuit, and I'm not gonna break it in half for her. Good job. Another success. That fire didn't stand a chance. Alright, I'll just pull this out now. Don't want to get it burned, so it's gonna pull down the sleeve. Okay. Why is this silver, gray, and everything else? As Junpei tucked the plate into his pocket, Seven cried out, stumbled in his balance loss. Threw out a hand and caught the wall in time to steady himself and avoid the floor. Haze was flushed and he looked startled. What is that? Are you okay? I'm fine. I just felt a little dizzy, that's all. Oh yeah, I forgot you have amnesia. Rubbed a couple of fingers across his brow and then shook his head as if to clear it. What's wrong with me? First memory loss, now I'm getting dizzy for no reason. Memory loss? Couldn't hide the surprise in his voice. So Perman for his part seemed unconcerned. Right, I guess I haven't told you, have I? I told the rest of the but must have been before you showed up. The long and short of this is that I don't remember Jack from before I woke up here. Don't remember Jack. Well, you should be ashamed of yourself. No, don't be ashamed. If you haven't known Jacksepticeye, go to YouTube and watch all these videos. You'll love this guy. As much as you love your attitude, you can love this guy as well. You both have something in common. That is the love of beanies. I don't know what they were talking about. Didn't realize I hadn't told you. Whoa, wait a minute. We're talking about amnesia, right? Yeah, I guess so. Why are you an amnesia addict? What happened to you? If I knew that, I wouldn't be really the one. I wouldn't really be one, would I? Oh yeah, I guess that's true. Common sense. For a moment, then stared at Seven. Are you telling the truth? Huh? Well, you look pretty calm for somebody who doesn't remember anything. If you really got amnesia, shouldn't you be like upset or confused or something? Well, sure. I mean, I was pretty confused when I woke up and down on the deck, but that was a while ago. I had some time to get used to it. After a while, I figured it wasn't worth the trouble of worrying about it. After all, why worry about something I can't change? Well, people usually don't stay amnesics forever. I figure it'll work itself out eventually. That's it. That's it. Alright, that's enough talking about now. Let's go back to work. Seven gave Junpei the look. The younger man wasn't sure how to interpret and turned to walk away. Somehow, though, Junpei didn't find his reassurance very reassuring. You gotta be reassured, man. There's nothing else to explain. Wrong door. Just gotta put the ceramic plate on the bottom, and then suck the glass plates on top of it. Alright, good. Now I can play the music. Junpei, would you be so kind as to play the piano? I'm unable to, you see. Sure, I don't need to tell you, but the keys on the piano are not what you might expect them to be. Why? C won't be C, B won't be B, and so forth. Hold on a moment. The screen is shaking again. Sigma Plus! I hate you. I actually had forgotten to check this thing. Nami sushi. You must listen to Kairos and the cheese is right. You understand? Oh no, not this. Ah. Huh? 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 Oh. What's that one? This one is... Ah, no. Ah! Darn it. No! Oh, no. dum dum. My school bell. And we're done. This is not my forte. Wait. Was that noise? What was that noise? Sorry. Sushi. Tuna sushi in my rice. Yum yum yum. Yummy sushi. Music's not my forte. Wait, what was that noise? Junpei, we did it. Looks like it worked. I heard something unlock over by the exit. I should say exit. Let's go. Good plan. And bow. Be seated. At least Nick thinks it's funny. Ah, so cute. Yes, I suppose that was the classroom bell, wasn't it? Oh god, I didn't imagine that was what Zero was thinking of, however. No, Zero almost certainly meant to suggest Westminster, not Minister. Westminster, not middle school. Westminster. The palace in London that place hosts these days in the Houses of Parliament. You've heard of Big Ben, the famous clock tower, right? Big Ben plays that very collection of notes on the hour. London, the capital of England, huh? At any rate, the door is now unlocked. Let's leave this place immediately. Bow. Oh, cute. Yay, we open the door! We're free! Oh, sorry. You found it! Nice ass. He came out of the door and into a long straight hallway. He paused for a moment and turned around to look behind him. What did it say? Seven was bent over, apparently doing something on the floor. What is he up to? Junpei spoke more or less to himself, but apparently Seven heard anyway. Argument stood up and turned to Junpei. I was just putting on one of those plates in there. It ought to keep the door from locking again. Now we can come back here anytime we want, right? Ah, why would we want to go back? Say it was a reasonable one. Seven thought. Yeah, for about it for a moment before he answered. Might like to play a little bit. Come on, let's get moving. We aren't out of this yet. Without waiting for an answer, Seven started off down the hallway. Snake shrugged inside and quietly followed Seven. That's a lie, Junpei thought to himself. He had difficulty enough to believing Seven could play the piano. But even if he could, the piano just left largely useless. The keyboard completely scrambled. Seven wanted to come back. It was unlikely he intended to do so in order to play the piano. But if that was the case, why would you need to leave the door unlocked? Junpei frowned, looked one last time at the door, and then walked away towards his companions. After some time in the hallway, they emerged into a larger, more open area. A large metal grate like the door of a jail, divided in half. They shook it for a while, but as they had expected, it did not move. On the grate were two elevators. From so far away, however, it was difficult to tell if they were still operating. On the left side of the grate was a door. Excuse me. Unfortunately, however, it was locked and refused to open. Junpei took a moment to examine the left side of the room. Next to the wall was a set of stairs leading downwards, and it also had a gate. It was a large iron gate. Forbidding as it was, gate seemed to be short that could be opened, unlike the metal grate bisected in the room. With luck, Junpei hoped that he might be able to get it open. Female symbol? No! He wasn't quite sure what to make of it. Snake naturally was somewhat more sure. Ah, the Venus symbol, I imagine. Yeah. You recall the similar symbols near the large central stairway, the reference of many solar bodies? Sun, Saturn, Earth. And as you see, this one is likely not the woman symbol, but the Venus symbol. Assume. While they had been discussing the symbols, Junpei now realized Seven had stepped away. Again! The dumpster now filled, Snake and Junpei turned to look for their missing companion. There. Seven had left them down to the hallway, extending to the right of the stairs. Junpei grabbed Snake to lead him in the right direction, and they both headed off after Seven. Ah. Before long, the three of them stood in front of a door. It was a French door. How do you know it's a French door? Tested the door and realized that unlike the many doors that they had encountered, it was unlocked. Almost as though he was afraid it would suddenly lock itself. Junpei threw the door open. How do you know it's a French door? I don't even know that's a French door. Ooh! Casino! Is this some kind of casino? Sure looks like one. But before Junpei could hurry further, a noise from behind made him turn around. And it's gonna lock me in. Snake was shaking the door they just came through. And Seven and Junpei watched as he threw up his hands in frustration, then kicked the door for a good measure. Great. It looked as though they were once again locked in. We just locked ourselves in, didn't we? There was no reason to panic, however. Even if the door had been left open, there was nowhere for them to go back there. They would have to find another way out. Alright, let's split and search. Come on, no dawdling. Let's go. Quickly now. Sir, the actions by Seven's words, Junpei and Snake began to examine the room. I love that. The particle things. Wait, I just need to get that. But as you can understand, no, not there. As you can clearly understand, I gotta save it right here. So I'm sorry to cut you off, guys. If you want to see more, and you want to see more like the next part, or if you want to check back on the other previous videos I've done, you simply wave your one like a Sorcerer and hit the like button and subscribe button to check them out. And today, this is Natnarf signing off.